What's going on? Brian Reynolds again with another video. Little shed update. Of course, this go-kart is working. Dirt bike still doesn't have a motor. Eventually it will get one. Electric little pit bike thing is all in pieces. But as I try to film my work on this beauty right here, I realized after the whole filming that my GoPro was not even recording anything. So I think there was an issue with the SD card. I'm not 100% sure, but as I put on a third pedal, as you can see, a little hacked together third pedal, I was recording that whole process, getting it running, got it going around the yard. But as I said, the GoPro did not record a single thing. So we are back, and I just realized I forgot I need a new bolt for this. But of course I have my shift linkage, moves back and forth, and that does all the shifting for me, which is actually pretty nice. It does work somewhat, but the vibrations made the bolt fall out, so yeah, that's a problem. I either need to find the bolt or get a longer one, but I'll check the shed to see. But as you can see, I got everything kind of working. Gauge turns on. I wonder if it'll fire up first try. Oh, I'm in gear. That's not good. It will not go to neutral. Well, that's interesting. There we go. Now we're in neutral. Maybe need a little persuasion. Fuel is on. Well, maybe not. Well, that's embarrassing. Take off the filter and do it this way. Well, there's obviously a fueling issue. I will just move on from that. I promise it runs. So I did run a clutch cable to this nice little contraption because the stock clutch cable is not long enough. And of course this does move up and back. I did have to run a brand new throttle cable because the throttle cable that I did have was not long enough. It actually had like a whole contraption in the middle right here where you can see those two brackets, and I was running into an issue when the suspension would flex down. It would actually move this cable, causing it to just rev up, and it was not ideal. So I just went ahead and ran a whole entire new cable all the way to the front for the throttle. It does work pretty well. A couple things I do need to still do. I need to move these mounts, or actually these mounts, out a little more. When I do that, I'll be able to relocate the pedals a little better, because currently the pedals are not in like the most comfortable spot. But of course I do have a movable seat. It's kind of hard to move when you're not on it, but the seat does slide back and forth, so it does allow you to get closer or further from the pedals, which is kind of nice. The last, I guess, engine related thing I need to do is mount up the exhaust, because right now it is kind of, I mean, it's loud because it's just that. So eventually I will go and put the original muffler on it, which is right here. So this was the muffler that was on the dirt bike. As you can see, I already kind of had it on there at some point, but it didn't work out. But it will go on here, something like this, or, you know, however I need to have it. But that's going to be a goal for probably this weekend. I'll probably record that whole scenario too. But I just want to give an update. I do have the bung in for the oil pressure to make sure it's getting good oil pressure. because at first, of course, it was very tilted, but I made that adjustment. And I'm about to get it running, get a bolt for this, and once I got that all together, I'll take it for a little putt around the yard just to kind of show you what it's riding like. I did put nice little spacers and everything in the wheels, use nails for cotter pins because I don't have any cotter. Well, I was too lazy to go buy cotter pins, and they're too expensive in my opinion just for pieces of metal. But I do have those all around. And then got the steering, had to cut those nuts just to have enough room for those holes. And as you can see, like here I got a good amount of camber, and this bolt is supposed to be able to go in and out, but that would just give me more camber, and with the additional camber, of course, it'd be even worse. So my goal will be to, as I mentioned, move these brackets out to probably another like 2 inches, or maybe probably 2 inches, just to give this more of a, I guess, a zero camber, because right now it's pretty cambered out. But the steering does go all the way one way, all the way the other way, which is nice. And these knuckles do have a spot for me to eventually mount actual calipers, and that's when I'll get like a heavier duty knuckle and everything, just so I can actually have brakes in the front. And once I get the brakes in the front, I'll probably go a little heavier duty than my BS little brake that I have right now, because right now it's just using this pedal, this string, or this wire to kind of use. But for now it's good because that runs the caliper in the back. But eventually, if I do get this going, it's gonna be fairly quick. I haven't done the math on the sprockets yet, but I'm assuming it'll be, 40, 45, 50 miles an hour. So I definitely would like to have more than just the rear brakes at that point. Plus I might be able to do a line lock for the front and do burnouts, which that would be cool. But yeah, as I mentioned, I will get it running, get a bolt, and we'll take it for a little rip. As I mentioned, I put a bolt on here so that the shifter works. It's currently in neutral. I'm going to go ahead and crank the motor. Got the choke all the way up. It dies right away, so I gotta... Alright, so we're just gonna sit here and wait for this thing to finally crank, or stay on, I guess. I wonder if it has enough gas in it. That might be the problem. It ain't got no gas in it. No, it's got plenty of gas. So it's just being a pain. Well, now it's dead. All right, time to get the jumper. All right, so I finally have it running. We are gonna give it a try. Clutch all the way in, first gear. Let's hope we don't kill it the first try. There we go. And we're off. And I can actually ride it around without... Oh no! Right when I bragged about I can actually ride it around without the clutch. And now it's probably not going to start. Oh. something just broke. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. What just broke? What just broke? Oh no. My bearing my bearing broke off. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a video unless something broke. So yeah, I guess I know what I'm doing next weekend. I'm ordering me a heavier duty little pillow block. And oh man, that's unfortunate. That's okay. All right, well, let's turn this thing off and pull it into the shed.